Well, I heard for more than 35 minutes the station called LBC London News Station, where the news never stop. But at the beginning it was kind of hard for me because they had like different accents, and the station has more than 10 locutors. So it was kind of confusing, but I think also was confusing because the station is about news, but they only give short news because they were they making shorter in a shorter time, in a short period of time, because they gave a lot. So I take note of some like four notes, and the first note or notice uh, was about they were talking about a prime minister that was caught on camera not using the seatbelt on his car. um, the thing is that now he had to pay some money for these bad actions. They also start talking about the importance of using the seatbelt, and all the passengers in a car has to use it, and more things about that. The second note was about David Carrick, an ex-police officer that he admitted to sexually assault more than two generations of women in the last years. So now he has to be to jail to pay for his actions. And also the first officer um, apologize for all the situation, and they take and the London office the police of London are taking care of the situation. And also I heard some commercials, but they were a lot, but really really shorter. But I heard one about dentist, and the second was about um, they were promotion from it's a promotion it was a promotion from a new Steven Spielberg movie. And I didn't understand pretty well the other commercials because they were about business, but I understand one about having vacations and the importance of this. But there also they also had like this mini capsule, informative mini capsule. First was about they have one of traffic and how the traffic is now at the time in London. Second, they talk about the weather and how will be the weather in the next days in London, and where to use um some things like that. And they talk about the war in Ukraine, and they make an interview to an German to the German army, because the German army are will be helping the Ukrainian army, and the German they're gonna give these some tanks for the war. And the last one note that I heard, they were talking about a candidate that for that he for his campaign he proposed to uh, to end with the discrimination of the church in London, because the church in London don't allow to LGBT community get married in the church. And that's his proposal. And the notes or the phrases that I heard was Prime Minister, and this is a burning platform for women. David Carrick is guilty of sexually assaulting more than 2 generations of women. To root out corrupt members. I'll be out of work charging my batteries. Ukraine being asking of a specific German tank. Military inject. Discrimination is on Christian value, and stay feeling chilly.